How is cracking with that type of crack? Welcome back or welcome to my channel. Shout out to Schweb. Hi bestie, hi babes. I had a video, some form like this, but I didn't really like it. It was more of a vloggy, and then in parts I was sitting down. But I didn't like it. So I'm just gonna retry again without the vlog and just kind of like talk for a little bit. I feel a lot of people from my work watch this as well. Hi, how are you? There's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like obviously when you work with someone, you get to see a certain side. And the last couple of days, I've came into work and I've just not been feeling it. And people have been worried, which is very sweet. I remember when I had, especially last year, if nobody knows, the people that are new, first of all, if you go on videos like a video for 2023 me, and I think What's the Point? I never rewatched What's the Point, so I'm kind of like nervous just like what I said. I was working in a job that I wasn't happy in. And hospitality, I've worked in hospitality, I only know hospitality. It's not fucking like, I like working in hospitality. It kind of, you'd need a break for a little bit. But this job, I wasn't very happy in. The people were not nice. And when I did have like off days, like the days that I had recently, no one noticed. Which, it's whatever, it's work. But it's crazy to kind of have that contract, you know what I mean? That fucking complete opposite of people not giving a shit about you to people being like, are you okay? You don't seem like yourself. And even times where I was like, oh, I'm just a little bit quiet, whatever, people have been like, you're really quiet, like what's wrong? I've been learning a lot about myself. I do think I have that old ADHD and autism. I don't want to fully say it because I'm not diagnosed. Just obviously people have been like, don't say it at all unless you get a diagnosis. Listen, it's easy for certain people, especially white men, to get diagnosis because you fit a certain category. When you are a woman of colour, you obviously don't fit those categories. You know what I mean? So I'd love to, but I don't have the money and it's a fucking long way. And even in the private sector, it's now a long way because people are going private and that's a long wait list now. We love the fucking NHS. We love the healthcare system. It's great. And even when I went to the doctors in Ireland and I was like, hi, I think I might have ADHD. I have a list, which if I still have it, I will pop it up, of things that are, are symptoms of ADHD that I have. She literally goes, we don't diagnose adults with ADHD. If you want to have a diagnosis in Ireland, you will have to go private. Isn't that great? Isn't that just amazing? So great. But I do have to say, even though people are like TikTok or whatever, they want to diagnose. Listen, I knew I was weird from a very young age. And also, I found it hard to do certain things, like get up and fucking even go to the bathroom, make myself meals. Like, I would want to, but I physically can't. Someone said it's like just putting your hand on a hot oven or a hot hob, that if someone's like, okay, I will give you fucking £500 just to place your hand on a hot stove, your brain can't do it. It will get only so close where it's like, I can physically do it. And that's what it's like with ADHD. Something paralysis, I can't remember the exact words. But basically, where you want to do something, like you want to work out and you want to fucking do that project in the time that you have instead of doing it last minute and all the other shit, fucking making food for yourself. But your brain, your body just can't do it, even though you want to. And then you're just sitting, you're doom scrolling, you're fucking procrastinating, and then you feel even more guilty. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with me? And then all that other shit. And even been like a kid, and even not even a kid, just like living at home and been saying, oh, you're very lazy, blah, blah. I'm like, shit, man. Even with this YouTube, I've had so many YouTube channels, and then if when you look back, the gaps, because I would want to post videos, I just couldn't. Like, I'd want to edit, but like, I just couldn't. And also a little bit of my perfectionism, like the other video, which I guarantee if I posted, you would have probably liked it. But for me, it's like, no, it's not up to scratch. Blah, blah, blah. That's great. And then same with the autism, like sensitive to sound, be in a particular way. Like I have to sit in a particular spot, even on the bus. On the bus, I have to sit in a particular seat, and it fucks me up when I don't. Like I feel a certain way when plans get cancelled or they get changed or like I'm out of routine. It fucks me up. And obviously, like you used to like meltdowns, especially autistic kids, like screaming and kicking and blah blah. I can't do that as an adult. Maybe I'll get a little bit frustrated, and you probably, I don't know, in work, I don't know if you see me, or even in person where I get a little bit okay, that's technically a mental meltdown, but obviously I've not been diagnosed, so I'm just kind of going off whatever. But I am learning a lot about myself. Also having ADHD and autism, which I may or may not have. Okay, I feel like I need to put a disclaimer. Okay. Um Obviously a lot of things go hand in hand, but a lot of things are complete opposites. Like with ADHD, spontaneous. With autism, it's more routine. And yeah, that kind of fucks me up. And also burnout. Burnout is a thing for a long time. I thought I was severely depressed, especially in school. School got me. School killed me. And I was fully burnt out. And I couldn't leave. Like, at least with a job, I can quit. I can go somewhere else. I can take a break because it's a job. You know what I mean? And I'm an adult, okay? Couldn't do that at 16 years old when I was in school. You know what I mean? So it really got to me. And I think if when I go full into burnout, I get really depressed. And I was really, really, really depressed. For the girls that get it, for the girls that know, they know. Yeah, so it's a struggle. And I think that's what's happening to me again. I'm becoming really burnt out. And my biggest fear is that I'm going to get really depressed where I'm going to do something stupid. So, for all the girls in work that are like, Chelsea, are you okay? No, I'm not. Okay, I'm burnt out and severely depressed right now because even though I love work, I just want to disclaimer. The people are great. I love hospitality. I'm a chaotic girl, and I think that goes well with me, but it's very full fucking on. You're on your feet for hours and hours. And even though I'm so sociable, like with my colleagues, with like the public, I'm also seeing different people every couple of hours saying similar things, similar routines of, greeting, getting drinks, coming back for food, checking if they're okay, da 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 da, waving them goodbye. Also, because I'm Irish and I live in Glasgow, they cop on that I have a different accent. And even saying the same fucking story again, it's like, oh, fuck's sake, man. Don't mind it, but it can be a bit tiring. And when I get home, people are like, oh, so what are you going to do after work? Like, what are you going to do? First of all, we all know, especially with this job that I'm in right now at this restaurant, we have very late finishing times. And not like, oh, the restaurant's closes late. Like, you will be on shift for a long time. It's very rare to have a short shift unless you're starting late / being part-time / being under the age of 18. So, like, obviously, when it's dead, when it's quiet, I'll probably finish at 8 o'clock. Then the other times I'll finish at 11. And you don't know when you're finishing until you're finished. So I can't fucking make plans. Like 8 o'clock, be like, hey, bestie, I want to go for drinks. Because it's like, oh, well, I don't really got time or I've got other, But when I'm finished work, I just want to go to bed. Like, I literally do not have the energy to fuck. I've been running around. I've been juggling like 50 things. And that's also another thing about like having ADHD that I may or may not have. You're juggling so much. You have to work twice as hard as anyone else because I get easily distracted. And you're probably like, Chelsea, you chat a lot. You like are doing one thing and then you do another. That's because, and I get easily distracted. And when I'm like, okay, table whatever, 7 needs a drink. Table fucking 9 needs this. Whatever. I'm juggling all this. And some people might be like, girl, are you like on something the way I'm running around? If I stop, I will completely forget. And it's just really annoying when you're told to like do something else because I already have all these things in my head and then you're fucking piling on top of me. I'm like, fuck. So it's stressful. So like running around, socializing with fucking everybody, having like 50 things to do, and then coming home. I want to like not literally die. Well, but like I just want to sleep, man. I don't want to fucking sleep. I don't want to do anything that doesn't need to be done. You know what I mean? Like it's already hard enough that I have to come home and make myself food, and sometimes I don't. And even like I'll spend money on takeaways. Like there was one period where I think I ordered takeaways like every single day. And it was only because I'm coming off a fucking 9-10 hour shift. I'm expected to fucking stand in the kitchen, think of something to make, then make the food, eat the food, and then wash the dishes and go to bed. I don't have time and I don't have the energy. So I'm gonna order food. And even on my days off, like the last couple of days off, I've literally been doing nothing, because I'm so fucking exhausted. Also, my sleep has been impacted. I haven't been sleeping well. I don't know why, because the doctors don't fucking listen. Oh, meditate. Oh, this. I've been having terrible sleep since I was a little tot. And I don't know why my family didn't be like, okay, maybe this is a medical concern that we need to go to. It was just, oh, you're being difficult to sleep. But that's like old Irish fucking people for you. Like, or old Ireland, old Catholic Ireland. Oh, fucking, there's nothing wrong with you. Fucking get over yourself. I do wish that they were like, something's not right here. Maybe we should go to the doctors. Maybe they did. Don't know. But now I have to do it. And I feel like I'm like, oh yeah, since I was a child, why did you not get checked when you're a child? Babes, I don't fucking know. Man, I don't know. I was a child, okay? I'm going to you now. Been like, hey, I need help. And you're like, how about no? How about no? How about meditate? How about have a fucking bath? I don't have a bath. I have a shower, so what? Go on a fucking run. Go and exercise. Do you think after a 9-10 hour shift, I want to go, no, I'll love to go to the gym right now? Don't you think maybe on the floor for 10 hours is exercise enough? This is been co-hosted by Bailey's Hot Chocolate. But yeah, so burnt out, feeling burnt out, and it's getting to me. And I think, I had a few jobs here and there. And I think I'd go to a new job, feel burnt out, go to a new job, be okay. But my tolerance is limited. Like, I could last a couple of months and be grand and be like, okay, now what? I can only do a few more weeks or month or so, and then I'm grand. But now it's like, fuck, man. Because I feel like it's gone to the limit where I'm exhausted. The only problem is I have no money. So last year, I was feeling really burnt out. the summer of last year when I was still in Dublin, when I was still working in Dublin. And these are crazy hours, man. Like, I was doing crazy hours. Like, it was getting to me. And I was just feeling so exhausted. I was feeling burnt out. And I quit my job because I had money. I had, I saved myself. I don't have mummy and daddy giving me money. Lovely. I don't have that. I worked for that money. I was living at home with family. So, it was cheaper than, not living with family. So that, it was easy to save. Also, COVID was a thing. I wasn't going out, wasn't doing all that. And I was going to give my notice. And that day that I was going to give my notice, the manager was such a fucking... I don't know what it is. Now, the manager, he's probably... I've never experienced a manager like this. He was fucking crazy, man. I'm sorry, he was crazy. And I said, nah, I'm done. So I finished the shift and I was talking to one of the guys that I was working with. I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. It's ridiculous hours. I finished at I'll start at 2 o'clock and I'll finish at 1 o'clock in the morning. Running for my bus, it's about 40 minutes to get home. So I'm coming home at 3 o'clock in the morning. Because I'd get the bus at 2, I'd finish at 1, half 1, walk a half an hour to get my bus in the middle of the city centre in Dublin. We all know what happened in Dublin. And it was Friday and Saturday night as well. To get my bus that left at 2 o'clock. Not due at 2 o'clock, it was leaving at 2 o'clock. So I had to be on the bus before 2 to be at home for 3 o'clock. I was fucking exhausted. It was fucking crazy. I said I couldn't take anymore. I can't fucking do this. And I had a decent amount of money and I went travelling. Now, other things happened while traveling that I do not want to go into right now because it's still fresh. But didn't really get the break that I needed. I still enjoy myself, but just could have came at the worst time, but actually came at the best time. It's really weird. And I came to Glasgow. It was grand. It was funny. It was, then I just wasn't burnt out. I was just a bit fucking mentally unstable and unwell. But, it is what it is. But I think I'm ready to kind of fucking just take a break. The only problem is I have no money. Like I said. Beyonce, I'm blaming her. Okay? Fucking Miss B. Okay? Bringing out a fucking tour. Didn't buy the tickets for that. It was a birthday present. But then I went to Edinburgh, got a hotel. 600 to 700 pounds. A few other things. A lot of hotels. Actually, I went back to Dublin for my birthday, but the house is getting renovated. And fucking, that was a decent amount of money. A few other things. Fucking money gone. So I wasn't really saving. By the end of the year, I have £300 in my bank. But yeah, I can't have a break right now. I can have holidays and shit like that, but I can't have 2-week holidays. I need to miss hospitality. I like it. I like hospitality. I like creating and I like hospitality. I was even thinking part-time, and I think there would be cases, especially in certain months, probably after Christmas, where I'd go part-time, kind of do my creative thing, be part-time, blah, blah. You'd get part-time hours anyway in hospitality because you literally don't have the hours because people aren't coming in after Christmas. But right now, like I said, I'm so fucking exhausted. I'm so burnt out. My mental health is not at the best right now. It's not good, but I also don't know what to do. And then I'm so annoyed because I literally thought I'd have a decent amount of money. I thought this time last year, okay, summer, you'll have like, a decent amount. Keep your head down, save as much as you can, and then go away for a couple of months. Kind of miss hospitality. Come back, work, Christmas, do all that shit. Have, a few breaks in between and keep doing it. And then fucking my washing machine broke last year as well. That was, I had a decent amount of money as well because I was getting good tips, and it was like cash in hand tips. You get it every day after work, and then the days that you are finished earlier, you just get it the next day you were in. And it was a decent amount of money, especially Christmas time. Like, I was coming home with like £70 each day, working like 5-6 days a week. You know what I mean? It was good money. And it's spent on things. I'm a person. I have needs. I want to enjoy my life. My washing machine broke, and it was £300. So all my tip money gone. Oh, that's so annoying. And then I wanted to go home for my birthday, and that was a decent amount of money. And then I wanted to see Beyonce, and obviously the fucking hotels. The hotels for concerts are fucking a joke. Are a joke. By the way, what the fuck is that all about? And I've heard like in some places they cancel. So if you already had that date, even before anything was announced, it gets cancelled. And then we're like, yeah, you can buy again at fucking 3 times the amount. Fuck you and fuck capitalism. Thank you. So I honestly don't know what to do. There was a backup plan of like, what if I just, it gets too much for me and I just quit and then I just go back home. But like I said, I still need money. Like, even if it was a few hundred, I could survive. But I have a few hundred, okay? I have a few. And I don't have mummy and daddy looking after me because I don't have a mummy or a daddy. But I also don't have family that have money to be like, hey, I'll give you a lend. I don't even have I'll give you a lend. Not even I'll give you as a gift. Just I'll give you a lend. I don't even have I give you a lend because everyone is broke. Cause he lives. So it is a very fun time. I also was just thinking, because I'm like, oh my god, it's late. And I have to make dinner for myself. It's not great. Don't I love being adults? I fucking hate. I have dishes in the sink. All dirty. All fucking dirty. So I have to clean the dishes. So my mind is like, okay, the stuff that I need to use is actually clean and not fucking, oh, I need to use that. Fucking scrub it and dub it and then put it back in the sink and then even more mess and blah blah. So I have to re-clean and then fucking. No, honestly, the other side is looking so nice right now. All the jokes that I make about, if you don't like it, sorry, that's just me. And also, sorry, I don't really know what this was. I think it was something to get off my chest. I think the people that are, were concerned or whatever, they kind of get to see a not well thought out explanation, but a thought out. Because I can't really have this like 40 fucking minute conversation. I don't know how long it's going to be in when I edit everything out. Just randomly at work, you know what I mean? And also probably someone that's watching this does feel the same, and they are feeling, alone, and they're like, fuck, like, blah blah, all these shit. And then I'm here saying all the shit that they're thinking, and they're like, yay. Listen, I can't be like, oh, well, if you do this and you that and you fucking, oh, you're gonna fucking do this. I can't do that because obviously I don't know that's the problem. And then even when you are like, think of the positive things, fucking fucking society and capitalism and fucking bullshit like that, stupid things like not being able to afford to live, but I feel like that's a conversation for another day. Yay. If you do like these like really weird talking videos where I just sit down, less editing, lackadaisy videos, let me know. I don't mind hearing other suggestions. So if you want to comment, hey, I'd like you to hear stuff on this, kind of like commentary videos. I don't know if I'd make another channel because I do, like the whole raw, not like too edit, just like sitting down, chilling, like two little friends or whatever, whoever, how many people are watching. Yeah, because I do like the high edit, I do like making people laugh, but there's also like a chill Chelsea that I feel like most people don't say. Some people do, when we're smoking and we're drinking and we're really close friends and we just fucking talk about the joys of life and capitalism. I really need to stop talking about capitalism because I will get on a full-blown rant, but I do not have fucking the headspace or all the girths to kind of just go full-blown and be like, this will happen there, this will happen there, this will happen there. So I'm gonna go because I feel like I'm just fucking talking about nothing and I need to eat. Okay? Because I will fucking fade away into obscurity. Okay? And as much as I want that right now, I can't have that. I can't have that. Okay? I need to see Beyonce's visuals. Okay? That's the only thing that's keeping me alive right now.